Drawing aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creators, tell them what your name is. My name is Platinum Max, I'm with Drawing Aces. It's a platform that you gotta call amazing. Interviewing all the stars in the making, paving the way all across the nation. Big in the world of indie comics. Stop by if you gotta pimp your project, or maybe just show off a little progress, or just kick back and talk some nonsense. And you can check out the watch along, cracking jokes on a movie like a marathon. Ayo, let me tell you what channel's on. Yes, Drawing Aces, you can tag along. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creators, tell them what your name is. Drawing Aces, start with the basics. Check out the stream if you want to see the greatness. Talking to these artists on an independent basis. All you creators, tell them what your name is.
All right. So we are live. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Pimp Your Project stream. I am here with some awesome creators and we're gonna pimp some projects as we do every week. Right here, I'm with my tag team partner, my blunt brother himself, Sim. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here, discovering new projects.
Sure, it's what we do.
And hello, everyone, and welcome in the chat.
That's right. Please like, share, tweet, and most importantly, make sure you're subscribed. I'm 9 away from 100. Once we get past 100, I'll do a cool giveaway. So appreciate everybody subbing. We also have Black Angus in the house. Hell, brother.
Oh, man. Thanks for having me. I can finally make it.
Yeah, we had a couple misfires there, but we're finally getting it together on this one. And we also have Joe Catapano.
Yeah, you got the name right, man.
There we go.
I appreciate that. Not everybody get it on the first time. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on.
Awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, anybody who's not familiar with this, I started doing this about a couple months back, just trying to do my part to spotlight different campaigns and creators. And yeah, we do pretty good numbers on like the replay and stuff. So this definitely gets out to people. I have all the links for all the projects in the description, so I'll make it nice and easy for you. I'll also be dropping the links in the chat. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and kick this off. Let's see what the first project up is. As I share my screen.
Roll the
That's
drums.
right. It is Meth Gator promotional poster campaign. Want to tell everybody about what you got going on, Angus?
Yeah. See, can you share it? My computer goes slow, so it might take a little bit if I share it.
Well, I actually have it up on my screen right now.
Oh, okay.
I
Wasn't showing at first. Yeah. So thanks to the backers I've gotten, 25% through a Flex Skull project. The idea behind this, as a Comic Skate supporter, one of the things I noticed was the delays in fulfillment. And I would say the prime suspect people talk about, Cyberfrog, not just because I'm an EVS fan of his work, but given what he's done for Comic Skate in general, I don't really count that because he brought a lot of other people on board and showcased a lot of people, helped them. So I don't really count that. Sort of an outlier. But a lot of people I've funded outside of that have been late or just no updates, whatnot. You could say some have grifted and just went with the money. Others did not foresee how long it really takes to make this on your own, being solo outside of a company. And so I don't want to push Meth Gator the comic while it's not, anywhere near done in the sense of artwork and stuff. I don't have any pages because I'm getting the rough draft fine-tuned and whatnot. And so also being tight with money myself and funding myself, I'm like, I can get like sort of cover quality work as posters to push, and hopefully break even on what I've spent and maybe get a profit to go into funding the comics creation. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I know it's kind of cart before the horse, but the main thing outside of seeing that kind of that setting of content kind of inspiring it, the other idea is building rapport as a fulfilling comic skater. So I want to thank those people again that have backed so far. You will get your posters in a timely manner. Any delays will be updated as soon as known about and whatnot, which I don't foresee any. It's pretty simple. If you can ship on eBay, you can ship comics and other other products. So that's where I'm at. And it's been really fun process working with people to create the imagery and kind of go beyond what I expected for this character so far with the artwork and the imagery. I want to start off here with the logo. I want to thank war campaigner Ryan Magus. He's a logo maker. Hit him up, find out his rates and stuff. Maybe you'll hire him yourself. Me being newer to comics the last 2 or 3 years because of Comicsgate, this logo was inspired by Ghost Rider 71 from Marvel Spotlight when he first appeared. And I was like, hey, you're the artist. And this is kind of how I go with every artist. I just kind of delegate, like, you know what to do. And I'll just kind of give you tweaks to really kind of perfect my goal. But I really didn't have a set idea in mind. So I was just like, hey, can you take this logo and make it Gatory? And that was the direction. And boom, I got this, but it was all green. And the way that I had to give him was Black Gator head. Just make it kind of stand out so it's not just all homogenous in imagery. And they also did a variant logo for Pride Month, which you can get on my Teespring for Pride Month, which is kind of tongue-in-cheek for anyone that would see this anti-comics game. Be like, oh, the comics gays, the comics gators, It's like, yeah, I'm running with it. I want the LGBT money. I want everything. And it's also a kind of a dig at any of them that say that we're like phobic, But yeah, the logo's from Ryan Magus.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I dig it.
And
Ryan Magus is a beast, man. That dude's an incredible creator.
Yeah, he went above and beyond what I expected. And what's funny is I meant to have it just be a 1 month kind of Pride Month thing. That logo actually was like 20 edits for the color scheme because I was like, oh, like it looks good, but something's wrong with the gator head. It doesn't flow right. And I knew I was like tiring him out with all the like replies back, like, no, can you fix this? Can you do this? And so it's weird that the real logo, the main logo, was like 1 edit, and then the second logo was 20. But yeah, this first poster is the most recent one, actually. It's Izaneto Souza from Brazil. I found him through Facebook. Hit him up. I was very clear, like I am with every artist I contract, whether they're Comicsgate, I make sure they know I'm war campaigns. There's no, because I know we're kind of, naughty. Maybe not want to associate, so I'm clear about that for the war campaign brethren. And if they're outside of Comicsgate like this guy, I'm very clear about being Comicsgate for my safety, so they don't try to backbite me if they want to turn or it's inconvenient in the future. I got the paper trail, and also for their protection. That way, they're not going in blind, unknowing. Like, wait, I'm associated with this now, and I don't want this heat. So I'm very upfront. This guy didn't care. He's like, he just wants to work, and he had a lot of fun doing this, and he went above and beyond what I expected. This is kind of probably the best take as far as like the image I saw in my head when the idea came to mind. He said the most fun was doing the swamp background and the detail. He actually watched the Gator documentary I offered to really get the detail. So really appreciate the work he did.
Cool. I didn't want to interrupt, man, but are you like from Florida? Is that why you're into gators, or?
No. Yeah. So I'm from Oklahoma and I live in Ohio now. This was inspired by the Red Gaze. He's a Comicsgate channel with his own project. He did a video about meth gators. It was this headline for like a week on the internet. Tennessee cops did a drug bust and I guess someone tried to flush meth during that time. So they put out a tweet or social media thing said, "Don't flush your meth, you'll make Meth Gator." So it got a little bit of a
that's
trend.
hilarious.
And instantly I had that, like, this, essentially this poster, this imagery in my head, but I didn't know where to go with it. Like, why does the meth turn them? You know, and it's like, okay, meth turns them, but like, why isn't the people smoking the meth the humans turning? And so I had to figure out, once I figured out that kind of sci-fi explanation, it kind of became not just the catalyst for his character, but an actual plot line throughout the story I'm working on for what I hope to be 4 issues. So yeah, like once I figured that out, that's where the comic actually became like, I can make this, you know. And essentially, it's TMNT meets Breaking Bad.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I really like that artist. I might have to talk to him as well.
Yeah, I'll get you his info. I've told him to get on Twitter. He is, I think, on DeviantArt, but he's still just kind of chilling on Facebook. But does a lot of like Purgatory, from Chaos and Dynamite. He's on Purgatory and like Lady Death, all those like Chaos babes. And I saw he had like a good range with kaiju and stuff, so I knew he could do Reptilian when I wanted. So this piece, 2 artists. You got Vic King did the pencils and inks, and then Sketchy Raven of the Rags team, she did the colors. And want to tip the hat to the Elliot Fernandez, I think, what was it, the Ashcan cover for Magic Cop. That's kind of what I use as like an inspiration. Like, hey, I really love this vibe of this look. So could you kind of use that for inspiration for this color scheme? And she did phenomenal. And some of the details of like the can, the shine on the car, the different, you know, kind of layering and whatnot, the CG Mart light, she did really well. So she really brought Vic's work to life. And then these next 2 pieces are by Ari. He's with the Wicked crew. I don't really know their products, but he does a lot of cover stuff and Warhammer stuff. Him and Vic, they're both kind of doing the pieces at the same time, so they've always been references for future artists like Izanetto. Yeah, he did phenomenal. This is the first time I actually thought to bring about the detail of like when he's like methed out for, you know, powering up for the methed out kind of vein detail. So yeah, I really like what he did. And he did the colors too and he does markers. So it's really phenomenal how he brings the lighting with just markers.
Yeah, man, that's really good. And
he threw in this pinup in with it of the love interest, Shelby the hooker. I want to assume this is mainly modeled from Christina Ricci of Black Snake Moan. But yeah, this is the one that catches the most attention when I show like the 4 posters to people. Like, yeah, I'm doing this comic and like I'm doing this campaign. Here's like some of the imagery, and they're like, oh damn, look at those tits, you know. So Ari actually gets the most attention, I would say, of these 4 posters with this one.
Yeah, man, it's definitely standout piece for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you scroll down a little bit more, I'm throwing in a head sketch that Vic King did. I actually have it posted up on my wall in my office with some of the artwork I collect. He did the inks, and Carla Tornielli of Grim Reaper and Witch Hunter coming out did the colors. It was kind of based on a recent Spawn cover as far as the color scheme. I was like, yeah, I really like this. Can you kind of do something like this? And only edit I had to give her was like, could you make the eyes glow? And boom, you know, she kind of helped complete this piece.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I really dig that.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, and I one of the details I always get annoyed with when I'm hunting for artists, looking at other campaigns, a lot of people don't put the detail in. So if you look through my campaign, you'll find like, boom, this piece by this person, this piece by that person. So I try to link people, or at least give them the proper credit and also notoriety, so they can get hired on in the future.
Nice.
And every piece individually is 15 plus shipping, or you can get a bundle 40 for all 4 plus shipping, or all signed by me at 50.
And they are all 11 by 17 or no?
Yeah, 11 by 17. I went with that size because it's like myself having a lot of stuff all over my walls. Having 24 by 36 posters from Walmart's cool, but it's a lot of space to dedicate to one piece. So it's nicer to have smaller pieces. And so I figured it'd be, and then plus it's Meth Gator. You don't know like where's someone going to put it, and it's like, oh, they got to explain comic skate, and I backed this crazy comic idea. So I figured it'd be like a good kind of middle ground size. Because I know right from the get go, like I'm not renaming it or anything, like right from the start. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go with Meth Gator. It just boom, you notice it right away. this isn't a comic that's gonna hold punches, so
right,
going right at it.
It's a little tongue in cheek, but a lot of cool ideas.
Yeah. People, I would say people think it's just gonna be something wacky, but there might be some kind of wacky events where I'm going, because it is a crazy concept to have like a Daredevil TMNT kind of anthropomorphic or sci-fi comeuppance of a character to their power, but I'm playing it like, I don't know, I am playing it kind of serious. That's how I'm writing it.
Nice. That's cool.
That is awesome. Just want to say hail to Chris Oak. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Yo, what's up, Chris?
So yeah, guys, it's got 8 days left. Please go and check out the Meth Gator promotional poster campaign. The link is in the description. I know Black Angus is a good dude. He's someone's gonna keep his word on this, which is always important, fulfilling, as we've come to know.
I think I'm in for that one pencil line art one.
That one will be
swamp.
colored. I'm just trying to figure out and doing some overtime too. Yeah, it's going to have all of them are going to have the Meth Gear logo on the final piece, and they're all going to be colored. It's just got to finish that one piece. But I'm literally going to work tomorrow to have money to do it.
To fund it,
yeah. I know how that goes. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would even take it just as a line drawing, because I'm just a fan of that kind of style. But yeah, I'm down for either a fully colored or not.
Yeah, I got someone in mind I feel comfortable with. Good price, good color work. When I got the piece in the mail, I didn't expect it to come so soon, and then I was just staring at it at the post office for 10 minutes. I was just like, holy fuck, I do love really fine detail, realistic style. I love all the other artists that have worked for me, but the Isn't piece is something fun to me, because it's this rivals EVS detail in my opinion.
I get it.
Yeah, man, it looks great. So yeah, guys, everybody go check it out. Like I said, the link is in the description, so go support Meth Gator. Great name. I think that's
great logo.
You hear that, you're like, Meth Gator, tell me more. Right away, you're like,
Yeah. I was actually talking to someone. They're like, "Yeah, I was just I've gone, pretty calm and good person in my life, and then I just tried meth, and I was doing it for 3 months. I'm like, oh shit, you got to tell me that, because I'm writing a story about meth.
There you go.
Yeah, small.
All right, guys. Now let's round up the second campaign we'll be taking a look at today. Drum roll, please. All right, it's a little ditty called Star Circuit. A street racer struggles to find purpose in a sci-fi world where the best racers are all androids. Could you tell us about this project you got there, Joe?
Yeah, sure. We could, I don't know if you can click the trailer. Will it play sound and will it be okay if you do that? Or is that off the cards? Right now?
That's why I'm here.
Yep. Sim is the audio guy.
All right. So I think that's a good intro before I explain it. Because it's really a deep.
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, so I always feel like that's a good way to set the vibe up because there's not so much information there, but the vibe is strong.
Yeah, man, that's a killer tune.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, actually, it's a custom track I got from an old game engineer, a sound engineer that I know. And I've actually have the whole track that it's like a couple minutes long that I'll be using for the final trailer when it launches. Because right now I'm just collecting emails for, the pre-campaign. And that's the kind of teaser that I just wanted to do. So the book is, it's a cyberpunk racing adventure is kind of how I classify it. And the book is just all this inspiration from old school anime and old school comics and cyberpunk and Blade Runner and like Akira style bikes. If any of you guys are fans of Akira, but it's kind of where everything's coming from. And I just wanted to put it all in one book. And I think it's the first time I'm writing and drawing it. So I wrote a lot of other little things, but never something that's, setting aside a lot of time to figure out the whole arc and then break everything down. So it was a little challenge in that way. But so the story is revolves around this culture in the future where this high-speed motorcycle league is kind of taken over by androids just because of the skill pool is just so intense that humans can't qualify anymore. And they just take it for granted that the whole society just becomes a little bit more complacent about just striving for greatness. So in this story, we follow this kind of arrogant street racer that, doesn't really have his life straight and he doesn't really have a good role model, say, until he kind of gets synced up with this old legendary racer from pretty much when the androids haven't been implemented into the racing circuits yet. So his journey is like the journey you'll take of just trying to take on perfection pretty much. And is it possible? And he kind of becomes a better person in the same, in the process, he becomes a better person as he's trying to survive in this racing circuit. So Chris Oak, I see, says nice Vangelis style tune. And that's literally what I pulled from because a lot of this, I don't know if you listen to a lot of synthwave out there, but it's really kind of upbeat and it's in a major tune, like a major key. And I wanted something that was kind of dreary and mysterious rather than the other way around. I think it just gives you a good vibe for the mountain of struggle that he's going to have. I've got some of the art, or you can go and show the art from my website if you want. If you go to the very bottom, you can click the link to my website. Yeah. So here I'm giving away you can read the first 4 pages on that, and I can show it, or you can share the screen. But I wanted to make sure you guys can get a good sense of what the interior art is versus the cover art. Because I'm doing everything. I did the line art. I'm going actually straight from pencils to color, and I don't think I could do that necessarily if I had somebody else color it because my pencils sometimes get messy and it's just harder to do. So that's kind of where I'm going with it with the art style. It's kind of like this mix of strong, vibrant colors with a gritty, straight from pencils to keep the grit. And you can kind of see the sketch lines. So
I see that you've added the blue hair female.
Oh yeah, the classic blue haired cyberpunk female. Yeah. Yeah, she's stereotypical, but at the same time, she's kind of like her own. I don't know. I always call her the adrenaline junkie. She's almost like she almost could have a book on her own. I feel like she's just almost like the strongest female character I could possibly write. Yeah, so if you go to the bottom of this page, you can click through to the next the few pages. I actually have Eric Weathers doing the letters now. I was going to have Wes Loker from Alterna do it, but these are actually from Eric. So I wanted to show off those. And I wanted to have like these super strong colors. So I did it myself. Anyway, the book is over 30 pages. It's hard to find that perfect chapter end. And so this is what I ended up somewhere in the 30s. You know what I mean? So you find this nice chapter hang where you get a good closure to the first chapter, but at the same time get a good cliffhanger. And that's where I ended up. It's a very, and the best way to put it is like this very personal story, because like you're dealing with like family trauma and him just being an arrogant prick to everyone, and you kind of get the sense that it's going to be a very personal development story, but at the same time you get this weird kind of old school hero's journey, and almost like this, and because of the style, a little bit of like this anime feel of just like this power kind of what do they call it, the power dream or whatever. But yeah, it's
yeah, man.
it's
I'm looking
everything
at this. I'm looking at this art. It's really, I'm really digging this, man. The art and the colors is
I appreciate
really,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, it took
really
me. I spent like so much time. This book took me. This is 3 years in the making. Just the first issue, technically, because it took me like a year and a half to do the design. And I broke apart and I stopped it like I think twice, because I was like, man, there's just too many things to design and figure out. Little on the bikes, the androids, all these other little things. They all add up, and it just took me. There's a mountain of sketches to figure out.
Yeah, it's funny how that is. How people don't realize.
Yeah,
Every character that you want to add, you have to create. You have to create their look, what their role is in the story.
right. And once you do like a good design, here's the thing: once you do a good design, and then you do like a half-ass design, or like just one that's just slightly not as detailed or thought out, it's immediately noticeable. You're like, oh, that guy is kind of not, doesn't have the same appeal than the guy you spent 2 weeks trying to figure out. So that's what I kind of like found out as I was going through the whole book. But yeah, I've got the whole arc figured out, but this is just going to be the mailing list and the funding for the first chapter. So if you really want to jump on, I've got a trading card that I'm going to give out for free if you back it eventually, but you have to sign up for the mailing list to do that. And I've got Sarah Setna doing the card for me. She's they just got funded for another cyberpunk book, which I love, called Gray Matter. I don't know if you've seen their book.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, definitely get those. They just had a small goal, but they definitely nailed it. I tried to boost their signal a little bit, but yeah, they have a cool cyberpunk book about like a female fighter that kind of goes through the underground like fighting rings and tries to save this little girl. But it's such a killer art style that I had to get her to do the card. So that card is done by Sarah, and then I have, like I said, I have in the trailer that Kanan White's doing the variant cover, which I'm not sure when he's jumping on it, but it'll probably be able to show soon enough.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I was gonna say hi to Chris in the chat. Hey, brother, thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody. That's pretty close to. I mean, I've got a lot more to show, but it's hard to find the right amount of teaser to like not overwhelm.
Yeah.
What I mean?
I feel the same way, man. Like I got all this cool stuff, but I'm like, let's wait till the actual campaign launches before I start revealing
For
more.
sure. I was on, like I said, a vacation at Disney, so I was like, I haven't checked my mailing list, but we should be a good ways above 100 right now. So that's a good
awesome.
sign. Yeah. So anybody, please sign up if you're remotely interested, and I'll try to make it worth your while.
That's right. The link for the mailing list is in the description. So please sign up and support Star Circuit.
Yeah, I just signed up. Looks great.
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Let's see what's up next. Drum roll. Oh, a little something we like to call Tales from the Netverse. Number 1 by Sin.
Oh, I am surprised. Totally unexpected. Am I selling it?
Yes. And before you start, let me say hi to Tatsu, who's in the house. Thank you for joining us.
What's up? Hail. How's it going? Welcome, guys.
That's right.
So yeah, I want to announce something. Tales from the Netherverse has 3 days left to fulfill. Not to fulfill, of funding. And on Saturday, um, they're having a 24-hour comic book on the Rotten channel.
Hmm.
And at 3 p.m. Eastern, it's my slot, right? And we're gonna be doing a big giveaway. We're gonna be giving some original 4-issue set of Runes of Ragnon, a series that Rotten wrote and was published at Image a few years back. Because we're actually gonna be bringing it back.
That's
So
awesome.
we're gonna be doing a few giveaway of original art and some of these full sets of books. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, man.
And
Sweet.
yeah, go check out Tales of the Netherverse.
Nice. We don't get the trailer, or is it really long?
Yeah, at least play the trailer. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm opening it. I was not expecting it. Hold on. Usually it's at the end of the show.
Oh.
Hold on, I forgot the
Yeah,
other.
I like to keep Sim on his toes.
There you go.
All right, here we go.
Tales from the Netverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Netverse and are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Lawani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as a previously published Helena Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Sim-Paultier. Royal Rumble, colored by 7 Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into the Natverse.
I think that pretty much pitches it properly, right? I think
Yeah,
Red nailed it.
Yeah, Red does absolutely great work. So shout out to
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah. Like the one you did for you, and dude, I didn't even say nothing. I just gave him the stuff, and he came back. Look at this. I have nothing to say. Thank you. It's perfect.
Yeah, man, that's talent.
Yep. So if you guys want videos, you can check him out.
Definitely. All right, let's look at the last project on the list. Let's see what could this be.
I wonder what it
Oh.
is.
The suspense is killing everybody, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. StreamYards gets a little
I was gonna
sensitive
say-
sometimes.
I just need to recruit that guy you got the trailer done by.
Red Gaze.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, we got El Gargo in the house. He's I think he's responding to the Tales from the Nat trailer. I'm not sure. So, hey, you have one satisfied potential customer right there. So,
Hail, girl.
yes. So, yes, we're here to talk about the ACE mailing list. But before we do that, why don't you let everybody see the trailer for it?
I'm already queued up. I'm waiting for you. See? No?
All right.
Are you on your toes?
Go.
When a young man in search of purpose stumbles across a shooting star, his life is altered forever. The alien remnant transforms him into the Ace, a super-powered armored being with wondrous capabilities. The Ace is a throwback to early 90s Marvel comics like Darkhawk, Sleepwalker, and Death's Head 2. This is the story of an average Joe thrown into alien and extraordinary circumstances. As he struggles to get a grip on his newfound abilities, bounty hunters from outer space come to collect his prize. Is bringing the fun, weird, and fantastic back to comics. Don't miss out. Learn the origins of the latest sci-fi legend. The Ace.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nice.
I like
Yeah,
that little
man.
ominous.
Yeah,
And
the
yeah,
little
like
sound effect and everything. Yeah, it's all great, man.
Yeah,
I
that was a
like
good
that.
trailer.
Yeah, man. Red does great work, man. I've definitely shout him out.
Mhm.
You got Tatsunami. Give him the
See?
little the horns.
Another satisfied customer.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, the Ace is a story of a young man looking for purpose who discovers the remains of a shooting star that changes life forever. Like I said, and the trailer goes, is a throwback to those early '90s books that I grew up on and loved, like Darkhawk and Death's Head 2. It's drawn by the great by Canales. I have art by Sean Sweens doing a backup. I have an origin story by the How Comics. I have a cover by Donald DeLay. I have a pinup by Mike McMahon. So I've been working hard, been kind of grinding away at this for the last 15 months to, try and put out the best product possible. So yeah, man, I'm excited for this. I thank everybody who signed up for the mailing list already. Please keep signing up. Please share. We're looking to launch late January, if everything continues to be on track, which it is. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff, and I do special reveals every Monday on the Hardline stream. So you guys can come hang out with us. I'll be dropping some more exclusives. Everybody who signs up for this will be getting it in Backs the Book. Will be getting an exclusive trading card by Artsider. So it's really badass. Sim designed it. Really good work, man. So yeah, go sign up for the Ace mailing list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already signed up, but I don't know. Maybe I'll sign up again.
That's right. Double check. Using alt, it just helps spread the word.
Yeah, for sure.
The more signups you get, the more kind of Indiegogo kind of pays attention. So we do have some time. So like I said, if you've already signed up, you can please share the link. Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, all the spots. Just trying to grind away, man.
Are you doing a tentative launch, or you have a date?
I have a date, but I want to make sure that everything stays on track. So as it gets closer, the date looks more and more set. But
Okay.
right now it's late January, so keep an eye out. Save your money.
Cool. Yeah, I think unless same thing with me. It's kind of tentative on how many you get, but I'll probably be around February, I think, depending.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of cool stuff coming next year. Like I know there's a bunch of people there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So yeah, like I said, the train keeps on moving here in
Yeah.
CG. Huh? Let's see,
Everything if it,
testifies in the house. Hey, brother.
Awesome.
and if everything goes well, I'm probably gonna have like 3 projects coming out next year. That's 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Sim's a product making machine. So
Are you an artist or writer, Sim?
Both.
Both. Okay, cool.
And I have the chance to be able to like mix and match and play with others, which is fun.
Yeah, actually, that is pretty cool. I haven't got into that, but I just started doing the writing gig too. So
Mm.
yeah, man, you guys definitely have you're living my dream. I always wanted to be an artist when I was growing up.
Hmm.
Sadly, I had no no artistic talent, so it was writing. So, but yeah, it's gonna be it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, guys, we're getting close to an hour. We don't really like to go too much farther than that, but I do want to give you everybody a chance to pimp out anything that they want, whatever the situation is. You want to pimp your YouTube, your Twitter, whatever you have on your mind that you want to get out there to the people. Like I said, we do get really good views on the replays. It's actually does pretty well. So all the links are in the chat and in the description. Make it nice and easy for everybody. So
nice.
yeah, Black
Okay.
Angus. Why don't we start with you?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry being quiet with this. I just, first time on the panel. But yeah, thank you, Edwin and co-host Sim, having me on to pimp this. Sorry I wasn't here earlier. With all the mishaps. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm a Phantom Menace-based channel mostly. That's how most people know me. So I'm kind of pigeonholed. Unfortunately, most of my audience doesn't care about comics, even though I've been comic skating, talking about it off and on for a couple years. So it hasn't benefited me at
I
all.
feel your pain, brother. I have my Indie Wrestling Matters channel has 5,400 subs. So I've been slowly trying to put out videos there. Like, I got something coming.
Yeah.
It hasn't killed the channel, so I think everybody's okay with it. So
Yeah, I mainly cover film stuff. I'll get into political if it crosses into entertainment here and there, because I am a unashamed Trump supporter. Voted this week actually. But yeah, I don't know. It's just you never know what's gonna be on my channel. I got some stuff in the works, but I'm not here to flood the algorithm and all that. I do what I want, and it probably hurts my channel. But yeah, swing by if you want. I like to have showcase new people on streams. Well, I'll have to get you Edwin and Sim on a stream soon.
Wow,
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you.
know. I haven't pitched my channel on a stream in a long time, so that's probably like year one, Angus, when me and Rookie Critic were like rising in the ranks and whatnot, going everywhere. Now it's just kind of like, oh yeah, we gotta like pimp ourselves. It's weird.
yeah, so you got,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, this is what we're
Like
trying to get
it's like
people used to.
it's like here I'm used to it like being at the end. Like he just put me on the spot. Like I usually don't think about. We're promoting other people here.
Yeah, so I want to
Yeah,
thank
tough snowed up.
and Jealous Draven for joining us. No Doves in the house. Thank you. So yeah, like the idea about this is, I was used to like doing Drown Aces with passion and just
Hmm.
interviewing people and talking about other projects. So I think part of the reason I did these streams is just to get used to talking about my own projects again and kind of nailing down the pitch. And I think it's really kind of been helpful when you kind of
Yep.
get
Yeah.
back into that. So
Hey, it's really quick. I'm gonna dip out. Mad Max. Some people Conskater famous be like, "Ugh, Mad Max," but I'm friends with him. I'm going on a stream with him before I go to bed. We want to talk Biden. So swing on by. I'll try to if it window opens, I'll try to be like, hey, go check out Edwin's stream and check out those projects. It's good hanging out with y'all. Thank you. And
yeah, man, if you
time
can
for
send some more subs my way, I'm trying to get to
yeah.
100.
Go
So yeah.
sign up for Star Circuit and Ace and check out Natverse. All good looking stuff. And go follow these guys on Twitter.
All right.
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, take it easy, bro.
Later, Black.
See you, Blake.
All right, Joe, why don't
Cool.
you pimp
Yo,
something.
for the most, I got a couple things I could mention. Mainly my YouTube channel, and just like I feel like everybody's got a little bit of a uniqueness to their channel, and mine sways a little bit video game oriented too. So I've been kind of doing something new that I'll be releasing the first version of, which is a comic artist review of a video game. So specifically, like critiquing the art and critiquing. And it's mostly like indie style stuff. So that way, my expertise of like 2D artwork translates. But yeah, my YouTube channel is just Joe Catapano. Maybe I'll put it in the private chat. That way it'll post up here. But yeah, it's a channel that I do a few different things, but it started with me doing this series called Comic Penciling. And I was just trying to walk people through just the process of from script to final pencil work, because it's to me it's the most important of the process, and it's the part I love the most. So I just named it Comic Penciling, and it picked up a good amount of traction. Those videos have a few, 3,000-4,000 on those, and so that's the most popular on the channel. But it'd be great to grow it a little bit. I'm getting close to somewhere around 800 subs, so I'd like to grow that a little bit. But I'll put that in the chat here. And
Awesome. We'll get that. We'll get the links to your channel and Black Angus in the description when by the time this thing loads.
Yeah, awesome. And I do a few other things, but Catapano Art on my Instagram and Twitter if you want to follow me there. I don't know if that's how you send off at the end, but that's probably the other thing I'd want to promote. Yeah,
man, awesome. Definitely. I give Joe a follow here, man. This Star Circle looks really cool. I'm definitely digging what you're putting out, man. So I look forward to this.
Yeah, and if anybody of my fans are listening right now, maybe now or later on, give what do you call this channel? I don't even know what you is it
Drawing Aces.
Drawing Aces.
Drawing Aces. Okay, yeah. So sub Drawing Aces if anybody's out there from my channel.
Thank you. So Sim, man, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you? Anything else you want to pimp? Let the people know.
Yeah, of course. Like usual, it's you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and everything under Simon Simpatier. But you can also go give a follow and sub to Inkslayer, which is rebranding. So this is my new imprint, and I'm not alone in this. So there's Scottman and Inkspot. So you'll be finding out more about this very soon. So go sub now and stop by and go support Tales from the Metaverse.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, guys, you can find me on Twitter at Edwin Aces. You can find me here every week on Drawn Aces. Please subscribe, like, and share. You can follow me on my Indie Wrestling Matters channel if you're into indie pro wrestling. So go sub to that. More importantly than anything, please sign up for the Ace mailing list. Like I said, it is launching late January. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, lots of surprises, lots of stretch goals we're working on setting up the campaign page. So there we go. And old Gargoyle asks about Runes of Ragnar. Ragnar too.
I forgot about this. Yes, Rune of Ragnar is a comic book that was published at Image by Rotten Glory, and it was not finished. It was canceled before it could complete his arc. So we'll be bringing it back. So that's what we're doing on Saturday. We'll be giving away some of those 4 first issues, and we'll be completing it, and I'll be the artist on it.
Yeah. So you got what's going on with doing one show for Sunday?
For Sunday. Right now we're in between because I'm still waiting for the result, but right now it seems like Warhammer 40K is in the lead. Close behind was the Fifth Element, and also we'll be doing a little giveaway of something special that I'll be giving away to my backers. Especially if you're watching the show.
Yeah, man, awesome. All right, guys. Hey, you got anything else, Joe?
No, that's it. Yeah, just give us a follow. I also have on my YouTube channel, I do a regular stream on Wednesday called Art Bros. Me and my buddy, we draw and talk. And so if you want to come hang out, it's at 7 on Wednesdays Eastern.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We will be back We have the watch along stream Wednesday at 10:50 p.m. I'll be dropping the poll on probably Sunday. It's going to be a Halloween/horror edition. So we do take all suggestions. Feel free to drop them here. Tag us on Twitter, hashtag watch along stream. Tag me, Sim, Beacon, or Mark Middleton. Yeah. So it's going to be fun. And we'll see you next week.
I miss
Yes,
Chris.
Yeah, I know. The workout changed up on him, but we'll have him back.
Yeah. Let's call his work.
Yes, apparently he says, yeah, 40K.
Yep. I'm happy about it.
That's gonna be interesting, man.
Yeah, that's the thing is I'm happy either or. Like they're all cool.
There you go. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. We'll have some more creators on. We'll pimp some more books. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
Thanks